Welcome back, investors. I hope everybody has a wonderful 4th of July, and it has definitely been fireworks in this market. We actually just hit some new highs personally here. We're sitting at $4,673 in our work retirement account, and you guys can see down here how that is distributed. 55% going domestic, 43% going foreign stock, so a nice little balance here. Not a lot of options to choose from in the Fidelity retirement plan here with Disney. And then when we take it down to what my personal rate of return is over the last couple months, it's at over 18% now. So we're getting a really nice rate of return in here. We're aggressively putting money away. We can see here that we started just a few short weeks ago at $427 and now knocking on the door of $5,000. So we're getting aggressive on this account. In our personal account, we made a deposit and we broke just above $49,000. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome in. We started building a portfolio here. We rebalanced it, and most of the names have been exchanged out except for two with Pfizer and Verizon here. We added in some realty income as more of an interest rate play. And then I do have some small cap names here that I think are pretty interesting. So we're taking that barbell approach with the top half of our portfolio being boring dividend type plays here, and then the bottom half here where we're taking a lower percentage risk on names that are definitely more speculative, more higher risk, smaller cap names that have a little bit more upside, a little bit more beta to them. And so we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to rebalance it. We're going to try to manage our risk as best as we possibly can. But the main focus here is that we're dollar cost averaging into our work account, set it and forget it type of mindset here with an aggressive contribution of roughly 50% going into this account. And this is going to be mainly indexes, and this is going to start surpassing our individual stock account. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Is my set and forget it going to dominate the individual stock picking? Most likely, because we are getting an 8% match. So that's 8% free money we're getting here. But in this video specifically, I want to talk about the opportunity that I'm currently seeing here. Cash position above 10% and that's basically where I want to keep it at all times. So we're most likely going to collect the dividends of Verizon, collect the dividends of Pfizer, collect the dividends of realty income, and we're most likely not going to reinvest those dividends. We're going to let that accumulate here and wait for some better opportunities to present themselves. And speaking of better opportunities, one name I do want to touch on here is going to be Accenture. The ticker symbol ACN. This name starting to become a little bit more interesting to me. The forward P sitting close to 23 times. This company does pay a dividend, and most analysts do have a buy rating, but we can see here in this name, it's been a pretty volatile name, hitting highs as over $400, getting as low as $250, and here we are sitting at $300 a share with some disappointing guidance that forced the stock to sell off. When we take a look at the steady incline of revenue, but the earnings really not following, we can see that the stock price is now starting to get impacted, and the guidance is obviously an issue here. We have a low of 325, a high of 420. This is a company that's projected to do about single-digit revenue growth with nearly double-digit earnings growth. So this is where it kind of gets interesting here. This is one I think we could see a nice opportunity in at the right price. But between our emergency fund that we're building out here and between the two brokerage accounts, the work account and the individual stock picking account, we have reached a nice new high in this account. And it's pretty exciting because I think we're going to start seeing some compounding take place at this point in time. And we're also starting to see some interesting opportunities as well. So wanted to touch base with everybody. Hopefully everybody has a happy 4th of July, and we will see you all in the next.